Good morning, everybody, and welcome back It is time for us to play some demos on this beautiful, beautiful day. But we're actually, I've noticed this is very loud. Apologies. Let's try this one again. Music. Right, that'll be better. Hopefully now you can hear me a bit more. And it wasn't my introduction trying to scream over the morning music. And so yes, we are going to jump in. We're going to be playing some demos today. I don't know how many. I don't know how long the demos are going to be. But we're going to start our morning with a little bit of Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. We're about to take a beautiful cruise down the Nile. However, so there's some nefariousness afoot. So let's jump straight in. And okay. Chesma Dante since 1957. Okay. Chesma Dante. There we got our fine gentleman in his fine suit. 3rd of August, 1974, 11 p.m. One guy vibing with the DJ. Oh. Hercule Poirot with his beautiful mustache.
Over here.
Oh. Basically learn how to walk my character. Walk to Mr. Blondin near the bar. Use WASD to move Hercule Poirot and the camera to move the mouse to move the camera. Gonna boogie on down. Yeah. And anyway, let's never do that again. Well, hello. Press E to interact with Mr. Blondin.
Poirot, my friend.
Blonda, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
He
At
sounds
Chez Ma Tante, and 1957, as always.
sounds so posh.
1957, the year the club opened. Music to my ears. Harry, 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Ooh, fancy.
Mr. Poirot. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce. You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
New character profile have been unlocked. You have learned important information about a character. Press C to open the characters menu. Main characters and secondary characters. First name unknown. Last name unknown. Activity unknown. Secret unknown. Press E. I've learned so much so far. With the information you have obtained during the dialogues, the profile is validated when all the information is correct. It may take several chapters to get all the information on a character. If you need to remember some information, you can access this character's dialogue history by pressing F. Oh, my friend. My name is Jane Royce. Okay. Profiles are optional and can be completed at any time. Jane. Royce. Activity. Private detective. Secrets. I don't think... Oh. Hercule Poirot, idolater. Profile complete. Dum 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 dum. I suppose that's just like a mini game of how good are your detective skills.
Congratulations!
Oh. I say that guy that looks... But he looks very
Ladies
dodgy.
and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this,
It's empty.
empty box? What is this? Where's the ring?
The guy in the back starts dancing. This guy's hilarious. Boogie on down.
Where's the ring? I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One,
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
two,
It's been stolen. Call the police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
three,
Mr. Poirot.
Poirot, help!
et voilà.
You've got to help me. A ring has been stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What a shame to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to find.
How did she know it was an emerald? Press tab to open the mind map. The missing engagement ring. There are people. Go talk to Gaston Buston, interrogate Charles Windlesham. First thing to do is interrogate the victim of the theft. 0 out of 2 topics covered. Hints. Oh, no. We don't want to be revealing any solutions here. System. Character profiles. I feel like it was Emma something. I really should pay more attention. Yes, Emma Duns. Yeah, such a beautiful emerald. How did she know it was an emerald? Let's at least fill in her name. I don't know if there's any too much of a point to doing these. She is also a private detective. Her partner in crime, apparently. Don't quite know her secret just yet. Oh, oh, you have to fill in all of it for it to be confirmed. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, do you? No, it stays there. That's good. That's good. Boogie on down.
Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet, I think. I am Hercule Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really? Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Charles Windlesham. Oh, okay. Secondary characters seem to get filled in anyway. Wants to marry Lynette. Activity. And mutant? I don't know what that is. Small talk.
Some questions then. Did you organize this evening?
Absolutely.
Absolutely
I
more.
wanted everything to be perfect. Instead, it's a disaster.
It is not a disaster yet. Poirot is here. Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a
Oh,
safe
the
in
irony.
his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
The ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. The ring was no longer in its box when Gaston Blondin took it out. Press tab to have a look at the new mind map. First thing to do is interrogate the victim. You can now link two facts together. Start by selecting a first fact. Thing to do is interrogate the victim of the theft. The ring was no longer in its box when Gaston Blondin took it out of the safe. The ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. And Ridgway was upstairs at the time of the proposal. Charles Winston's engagement ring has disappeared. What can we deduce from this? Ring was stolen from the safe. At Gaston Blondin's office, interrogate Harry the barman. Okay. Zoom out a bit, and I assume then yes, drag it round. Okay, so interrogate Harry the barman is one of our next steps. So there is apparently 1 out of 2 topics covered with Charles Windlesham. Enchanté. Interrogate Harry the barman. Okay.
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect.
And yet,
It would seem there may be one more suspect.
yes. Dum 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 dum. Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blondin about the plan. Another person mentioned the ring. You have discovered a new workshop. It is represented by this orange icon with a puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activities to progress in the investigation. Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal. Who else knows about the ring? The Emmy Dunn.
Good thinking. Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring. Another victory for Poirot, of course.
Of course. Interrogate Joanna Southwood. Interrogate Lynette Ridgway. Eavesdrop on Joanna Southwood. And interrogate Emmy Duns. Alright, and that's Joanna Southwood, who Charles Windlesham wanted to marry. She did. She really, really did. Start with Harry the barman.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Nobody entered the storeroom
Did
all
you know
evening.
about the proposal?
No, not at all.
Objective updated. Harry the barman cannot start another activity whilst one is still running.
How are you getting on?
I'm very
Joe
Poirot,
London?
I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect. But that would be too easy. You would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So I'm innocent.
No.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number one.
Moldoc.
How are you holding up, my friend?
With all this going on, I fear for my club's reputation.
We have some more secondary characters. Gaston Blondin, nightclub manager, Hercule Poirot's friend. The
Tell me
ring.
about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
Anyone with a safe code. The
You
proposal.
have a proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organize the announcement. I warned the DJ he needed to know when to cut the music.
Ha 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 ha. Have a new lead. Ron is the only one with the safe's code. Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blondin about his plan. Barman didn't know about the ring. Gaston Blondin is not the thief. Did. These are all true facts. No? Okay. Okay. I don't think it was stolen from his safe. Okay, I don't know how that proves that he's not the thief. Figured out the code on their own. Like I said, I don't know how that actually proves he's not the thief, because that's subjective, I would say. Find the safe's code. Figure out the safe's code without Gaston Blondin's help. Okay. You can also go interrogate a DJ. Listen to Joanna Southwood. We have interrogated the barman, but there is one topic left to go. The ring.
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realized it must have been the ring I saw.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm. Anyone missing an LP?
Eavesdrop on the woman, the dance floor.
Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
Are you enjoying the...
It's certainly...
No, Hercule Poirot. Never needs help. During the first phase, you need to find the ideal place to listen to the conversation. Move around until the sound wave corresponds perfectly to the indicated pattern.
Not really. Maybe later. Let's be like that. Exactly. I mean, sort of makes sense. Let's hope. To help explain. It could be tricky. We'll see. You know what I mean. Can accept that. You're right. Could be. You know what I mean. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll see. Probably. Yeah. Makes sense. Not sure. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think so. Well, could be.
Right, it changes as you move.
Sort of makes sense.
Got it. I got a little
I love
bit.
you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So am I. But after this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Eavesdrop on the woman on the dance floor.
Pardon
Hello.
me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh, yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer.
Hold
Would you
on.
mind if I asked you some questions?
Interrogated by the famous Hercule Poirot? I confess, I'd love it.
A very flowery shirt.
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth.
Zip
Did you
proposal.
know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
This, okay, this is a character I have to, fill in. Now, links. Friend of... Oh, I don't have the choice there yet. Okay. Ex-fiance, friend, fiance, wife, tutor, mother, girlfriend then of Mr. Question Mark. You. She's someone's girlfriend. She is an archivist. Her name was... Ah, we can't go further back. That's annoying. Okay, he's called Simon. Called Simon. I'm guessing he's unemployed. He is boyfriend of the question mark. We don't know what his secret is. Okay, yeah, so this becomes a problem. Oh, they want to go on a trip to Egypt. She's the friend of, yes, Lynette, but we can't quite... Ah, Jackie. There you go, her name is Jackie something. Jane, Jamal, Drew. I guess Jacqueline. I say small
Would you
talk again.
mind if I ask?
Interrogated by the.
Yeah, okay, no. Not gonna get any of those conversation points back. I'm stuck on a dance floor. Go and speak to ZGJ. Look at that dance. And then the one guy on the dance floor boogieing with him. Oh, that apparently got a tick for some reason. Okay. Good interrogation. Let us... no. Tab, sorry. Let's go to the mind map. We have new links to make, apparently. Eavesdrop on the woman on the dance floor. Interrogate the woman on the dance floor. Oh, Jacqueline Je Belfort. Je Belfort. Can I... No, okay. I have to remember that. Emmy Dunn saw the brunette leaving the storeroom. Jacqueline Belfort took a record from the storeroom. She doesn't seem to be lying, but I still can't roll her out as a suspect. Means... Lynette Ridgway? No, saw Jacqueline de Belfort coming out of the storeroom.
Yes.
Would mean that... Let's just say the storeroom. Speak to Gaston Blondin. We have to finish interrogating Ari Zibarman. Okay, yeah, no, nothing else has come up. No, I do not dance. I have important work to do. I have to go on the dance floor.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Could have gone worse.
My darling, what a fiasco. Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different.
Oh, Joanna. Okay, her name is Joanna.
The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective, and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favor, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie. Lucky Jackie.
Lucky Jackie. Okay, that did not bring up the character profile. That's interesting.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
The mustache leads the way.
I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot. You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die. I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
We do not yet know Simon's name. At least I don't think so.
Let's continue this conversation.
Let's... Yes, okay, so... Lynette. Whilst this is still fresh in my mind. Lynette. De Belfort. Activity. A mutant? Businesswoman? Well, she has an estate. President, private detective, retired, translator, truck driver, unemployed, writer. A mutant? I don't know what a mutant means. Give it a go. Secret. Wants to fall in love. And one of her employees murdered. Hides true identity, hides true profession, investigate her business. Jewel thief, kleptomaniac, murderer, noble family? Where's contact lenses? I don't know. Noble family? Links to. She is the friend of Jacqueline. I feel like we did just learn the name of. Secret. Wants to marry Lynette. That's clearly obvious. Don't know. Especially his moustache. Simon. Okay, so it doesn't keep the things that I'm eavesdropping on. Just the points that I'm actually having a conversation with.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring?
Exactly. Just like putting it in a cake. The barman brought a bottle. Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. Oh, I have to finish what I'm doing. The proposal.
Do you know about the proposal?
I suspected it would happen. Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway.
As he thinks, it dwells his moustache. Okay. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Lynette Ridgway didn't want to marry Charles. Lynette Ridgway would like to experience a truly passionate romance. She ran southward and knew Charles Windlesham wanted to marry Lynette Ridgway. Barman didn't know about the ring. Emmy Dunn saw Jacqueline de Belfont coming out of the storeroom. Told Gaston Blondin about his plan. Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. That is true, but I don't quite see how it... Okay, no, we don't know the link for this one. Interesting. I don't feel like we know the link for this one either. The barman stepped away from... Yeah, see, like, these ones we've already gone and used. Very strange, very strange, very strange indeed. Ring was not stolen from his safe. In fact, no, it was. We need to go talk to the barman, I believe, about two things. One, hold shift to move faster.
What a magnificent mustache.
I think we just found a collectible. Have a Egyptian It's a very Egyptian themed place, isn't it? Interesting. Why is there so many Egyptian things here? And again, I'm playing Murder on the Nile, but that just seems a bit odd. Very odd indeed. Okay, very strange. Let's sort of walk a little bit faster.
Blonda has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
The ring.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Oh, he knows something. Confrontation. Which of these sentences contains a lie? I didn't leave the bar all evening.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
What makes
I
you
have
say
you,
that?
you liar.
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to the VIP lounge on the first floor. I thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
Anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's bum bum bum. Okay, you can just, I don't know, you just click on, hey, why not? Hang on, if we go here. Ah, yes, of course, find the safe's code. Can I go into the back room? Oh my god, I know the safe's code.
18 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you
Blonda has always loved extravagance over
the safe's code 1957.
This club is his pride and joy.
Oh no, wait, it's probably not that kind of key code, is it? Can I go to the back room? Oh, this is the bathroom. I can go to the bathroom. Wrong bathroom? What a beautiful and charming bathroom. Hang on a minute, this can't... Surely not. I mean, has anybody else seen something wrong with this picture right now? In 1980, whatever it is.
Another moustache to cherish.
Another golden mustache. I'm loving this fine golden mustache thing. Another golden mustache.
One more record for my collection.
Oh! Apparently I'm stealing records now as well. Not just Gordon Mustaches.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve.
Funk Fusion Orchestra.
Blonda has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
Lynette Ridgway, her secret relationship with Lord Windlesham finally revealed. Was that technically her secret?
The ring was stored in this safe.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. So hang on. I just don't know how to work the mechanics.
I found the code without anyone's help. The combination was easy to guess.
Combination was easy to guess. Ooh, some free money. Find the safe's code. Oh, I should analyze the safe's content, should we now? Okay, I didn't quite open it properly.
This is without doubt where Blonda kept the ring. Several bundles of notes.
Nobody was here to do general thievery. It was a targeted theft. Pay to hire Simon Doyle. Thief left bundles of cash in Gaston's safe. Was stolen from his safe. Motive is not money. Back to his office.
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from Blonda.
Two out of 5 clues found. Okay. This is not a clue. The latest in telephones.
The press see them as already married.
Oh, no, I had to click on it. Okay.
The vent is too small for anyone to have crawled through.
There's a mustache. Oh. Right, so I'm rotating this till it makes sense, am I? That doesn't work. Work. None of this particularly works. Oh, hang on, but then I've got another bit to rotate, haven't I? Got that bit. Ah. You can rotate both halves. So if we call 12 being at the top, 12 definitely needs... Which doesn't make any sense because I've got 2 X's at opposite ends of... the board, which is very strange because X is 10. It's a very strange puzzle for me. I mean, that makes a 12, but it also makes something weird out elsewhere. I feel like I'm trying to do this just to earn myself a golden mustache, and it is 100% worth it. We slowly rotate it into every position. See what I can make start make sense, basically. That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. Not quite makes sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Neither does that. Hang on. Okay, no, it does look like a normal clock. I assume this is... Ah, of course, yes, you've got X. You've got 3 X's on this side. But again, 3 X's on that side doesn't explain all of the different X's everywhere. For instance, the X at the top and then the X at the bottom. Also, in essence, got the weird X's underneath, and that's just assuming that I'm reading this the right way. And I can only assume that 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, and 12 does need to be at the top. I mean, that could be a complete misconstruing on my side. I mean, just judging off the shape of that. Although, hang on, if we actually look at the clock again a second, Ah, the V's and everything are upside down. Okay, it all does face into the clock. Okay. Which means that all diagonals are going to face outwards. If that makes any sense to everybody. Tell you, it does not make any sense to me. Seven, not quite. 5, not quite. I 4, 7, nope. Nope, can't be that. Can't be that. Bit strange. Also just a little bit strange. Also just a little bit strange. This is that. I feel like I've gone all the way around. Now, something to consider is this one at the top, which has 2 lines afterwards, has to be either a 7 or a 12. There is no other way it can go. Because the only thing with 2 lines after it is either 7 or a 12. Although, hang on, if we come back out again a second, all of the numbers face outwards, because in the tops of them are on the outside. So yes, that is the right way around, and that is either a 7 or a 12. Copy that. Because I mean, 1, 2, 3 are all single lines. It's not a 4. 5, 6, 7. It could be, like I said, 8, 9. Oh, it could be an 8 as well. Could have another line afterwards. So assuming that this clock goes the right place round, it either goes here, or one further along. Assuming they all have to line up. Make that make a 9. How many... We've only got one with 2 singular lines after it, and that is the one I have hovered here. Means, I believe that this has to come here. But no, that cannot make any sense. Pause. We need... And I need... Let's try this with an... Whoops. Easier number. There is only one blank spot on top. Do we have a singular line on the bottom which could be used as a 1? We do, but it's right before an X. Which makes me think that that's an 8 because we've got lovely 2 lines there. And then which puts... Doesn't quite match up, does it? And they always snap back to where they're looking to go. This puzzle is very, very hard. I mean, it's all just a bit warped, isn't it? Because, I mean, 2 lines next to each other are very, very close to each other. Like these 2. Or like those 2. And it's very strange because the only thing with a diagonal line and then 2 lines after it is I can't actually move it around. The only thing with 2 lines after it that close together and a diagonal line, oh no, it could be the 12 as well, couldn't it? That's right. But then neither of them should have anything afterwards except for a singular line. Which makes no sense because neither of them do, although... I mean, I suppose that could be a funky looking 1. I mean, I'm stretching. This puzzle is beating me. And then we've got an X by here, though. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, does it? An X, it should go over here. Hang on, I'm going to try a hint. What does a hint give me? Press E to reveal a hint. The hands placed on the base are identical to the hands on the clock face. One, two, three. Yeah, it's Roman numerals clock. Okay. A 3 in Roman numerals is dash 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 must be placed in front of the pierced hand. Oh my dear lord, I'm not using the clock hands. So the 3 is in the thing with the circle. This is why it's not working. So the 3 has to be down here, and this is why it's not working for me. That one quite possibly. You know, we've come full circle here.
Score 1 for the forces of good.
Hang on a minute, let's look at that again. That is nonsense. That didn't look anything like the clock.
Found you.
Oh, for a golden moustache. Can we? Okay, no, we were not making a clock. That does not make a clock face in the slightest. So how we had to guess the number 3 came off that hand and not, for instance, I think I can see a number 7, which is actually, looks like an 11 coming off the other hand. I do not know. Anyway. That was a bit of a weird one. Inspect Gaston Bloston's office. 4 out of 5 clues found. We're still missing a clue in here. Somebody can't play darts. We got names on the dartboard? No, just home and away. In the cupboards. And I don't know if his office counts as...
Blonda is very proud of his club.
Oh, did that count as a clue? No, it did not. But it did count as the picture being completed. And our beautiful lava lamp.
The door isn't locked. Blonda trusts his employees.
There are no signs of a break-in at the office. I don't know. I'm gonna stop clicking things. So things still to do are interrogate Joanna Southwood, whoever that is. I don't think I found such a person yet. Not the right way to go. She wasn't Joanna Southwood, was she? No, she's Jane Royce. Who is Joanna Southwood? Where do I find such a person? Don't suppose she happens to be Lynette's friend, does she? Oh, yes, she does. Small talk.
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club. But tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that.
Ha!
Can you tell me anything about the ring?
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
Yes, I've heard. The
You
proposal.
knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring. He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
New workshop item. How about a new character slot? Yes. So you. I've forgotten her name already. I don't think she's called Carl. Joanna Ridgway? Sounds about right. Not supposed to have a best friend option, do we? Just a friend option, I think. Friend of Lynette de Belfort. Don't know about secret or her activity. Go to the tab. We have a new workshop activity. She is Joanna Southwood's best friend. Okay, now I think I can go to the... Yes, now I can go to the mind map. Resell the ring. Prevent the proposal. Claim the insurance. I think prevent the proposal.
That's logical.
Like two people who might want to steal the ring. Joanna Southwood. Have I selected her? I have. I don't think it's Jane Royce. I don't think it's Emmy Duns. I don't think it's the dude or the barman. I don't think so. I don't think it's Jacqueline de Belfort. So Lynette? I mean, they didn't want the proposal to happen.
Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur. Who else could have succeeded?
Except what? Press tab to open the mind map. Ooh. The end of a mystery, the central node turns into a final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Press tab to open close facts panel. The barman is at his station at the bar. Validate all the facts related to the reconstruction to complete it. Grey is undefined, green is valid, red is impossible. Goal is to reconstruct the events of each time slot. Assigning the right characters to the right actions, use Q and R to navigate through time. He's distracted the barman from the bar by ordering a bottle for Lynette Ridgway. How do I select things? Choose a character from this list to assign to an action. Alright, got it. So I make these little circles into people. Barman is at his station. Talks to the DJ. Jacqueline de Belfort. I like how you can wander through things and it doesn't stop you. That makes me quite happy. Doesn't make you wander around properly. He steals the ring. He takes a record. So she's still closing the safe. Leaves the storeroom. What's this one? Oh, gives record to the DJ, so that should be... So her.
The clouds part.
All
is clear.
Strikes again.
Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do, and grabs the jewel. At the same time, Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing.
Missing engagement ring. Mystery complete. Now the accusation, I assume? Confront Joanna Southwood.
Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham.
Et voila. You have a ring. Turn to Charles Windlesham. Enchanté. And... so was I supposed to be able to have... figured out all of the things. Secret. Former professional dancer. Kleptomaniac, jewel thief, noble family on a surveillance mission, ruined family, wants to marry Lynette, wears contact lenses. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Okay, we're gonna go remove that because I know that is wrong.
Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But who was the thief? And where did you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Well, the important thing is that I can finally ask Lynette to marry me.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord. It's preposterous.
I'm a lord.
It's these new times we live in.
Good evening, madame.
Good evening, monsieur.
So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was, and you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
I followed Hercule Poirot around, and then, when he accused her, I wrote it down on a piece of paper and slipped it in his pocket.
Jen, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr. Poirot.
Mr. Poirot, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
Boogie Nights is complete. He finally gets to have his 1957. Potentially in peace. Oh, new objective, leave the nightclub. Okay. Something gonna happen in that. Could be Emmy outside the nightclub. What could possibly have happened to Emmy in this time? Ooh, she actually jogs. No, this is the VIP balcony, I think. This is the exit. This is the exit. Nope, nothing to speak to him about.
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Hercule Poirot! And that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, is the demo. Death on the Nile.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do?
Alright,
And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Mostly because it's very, very loud. And so whilst that plays in the background, for me anyway, yeah. That was enjoyable. And that is not the first iteration in the series. Not quite sure what the older versions are like, but I may just play one of those on the channel whilst we wait for Death on the Nile to be released for us. Okay, and the annoying part is I can't actually skip this trailer. Never mind. But yes, that is Hercule Poirot, and we shall now see our next demo that we are going to play. Like I said, that trailer was very loud. I'm very glad I stepped away from it. Let's go to the main menu. was a very good game, though. I rather enjoyed that. That puzzle, that clock puzzle, as you just saw, really it got a bit crazy, to be honest, for me. So that was Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile. Like I said, we do have lots of demos to play. It is currently Steam's Next Fest. And we are going to go and play another one that I'm looking forward to. We're going to get that running in the background. Whilst that loads up, of course, you unfortunately just have to listen to the sounds of my voice. So, let us wait to see. There you go. That's been beautifully picked up. Let us shift across and click to begin. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a game called Dispatch. Let's have a go. Thanks again. Once again, another of the... In Dispatch, you play as Robert, a fallen hero formerly known as Mecha Man. Having lost his mech suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network, as a dispatcher. In this section of the game, Robert has just arrived for his first day at SDN. Yes, we are a superhero dispatcher who has unfortunately just been taken off the front lines as a bat creature.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great.
That was a cat.
One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything.
Magnet
Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching, documentation, diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy. Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little...
Corny?
Corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
So we have just turned up for our first day at work. There's a really big urinal.
Oh, bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
Brofist.
All right. Good to meet you, bro.
Roy, do remember that. Come on, man. Tuck in your shirt.
So roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. The 2 other guys here, they go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I boss you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think.
I have no idea what he just said. I have no idea what he's saying.
Hey, you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Roy's not natty.
I don't know.
Man, I have no idea. I just, look, I'm just trying to wash my hands.
You brought it up, brother.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry I did that.
Whatever. I don't care.
Nokia is probably best.
I've got a chunk missing out of my ear.
Nice meeting you, Roy, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecha Man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis, and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Who's this freckle-faced
The
fuck?
door does not say record to
How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Why you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it, you know.
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
That's a pretty cruel fate, Chase. What kind of awful shit did you do to deserve that?
Right? This is some war criminal level punishment. No, I was just out trying to help people like a fucking chump. This is why I know karma is bullshit.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our feelings. Tell you, this guy is swearing a lot. I mean, hey, I usually try to keep these things like PG-13, but that has gone right out the window.
I think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish, because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
What's new? Hero Info was recently updated. Reveal your hero.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate who
will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate like all Harvard graduates.
Who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history. Also,
sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Oh, how nice.
Flambe. He
controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Intellectual hybrid, firefighter,
Invisigal.
thief loner.
Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
Only whilst holding her breath.
Now. Suspicious?
Asthmatic.
Really? A criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Crimes, arson, assault. Okay, crimes, embezzlement, extortion, drug possession, forgery, fraud. Okay.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
Mysterious, deadly, and unapproachable. True kill count is like many things about her. It's unknown. Ba-da-da-da.
Punch up.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Special strength of 10 men and half the height of one.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
This is a prehensile tale. Sonar's NA sponsor. Atheist true crime aficionado.
That's Golem. He
hello.
is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Large massive player in the dirt enjoys poetry and basketball. Difficulty with squeezing through doors.
Prism. Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
1.3 million followers. Music snob, highly dramatic, consistently requests to return to her trailer. Assault, drug possession, DUI, tax evasion. Wow, that's tax evasion.
So the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah, this thing definitely not PG-13 no more.
Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
This computer's older than you look.
Yes, it is.
Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch. And this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real first name. Bitch! You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He back in mine.
Oh, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
That'll work. Receiving calls. In dispatch, your job is to respond to various calls from subscribers within the city of Torrance by sending heroes from your team. Your heroes will display strengths and weaknesses in the following categories: combat, vigor, intellect, charisma, and mobility. When receiving a call, you'll be provided with key information to assist you in sending the best heroes for the job. My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone? Okay.
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
Climb a 40-foot tree. Oh, hang on. What are the... So, ideally, charisma and mobility is what we're looking for. The bottom two. Lots of charisma, not really anything in terms of mobility. Vigor, combat, and intellect. So Malevola is kind of winning. Or Flambe. Alright, Malevola it is.
Yeah, okay. Hello, citizens, it's me, your Lord and Savior. Mr. Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstink guy?
Willem Vanderstink, certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules.
I think I'm going to send Sona on that. He is actually quite charismatic, and he is also very, very smart, which I feel like are the skills we're going for today.
On it.
I'll take Wednesday. Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
Your hero's performance, they won't be sent out again until you do.
Cool. Can I go home now?
87%. That's pretty good. I mean, not quite as charismatic. I mean, clearly that was Sonar's job by the looks of it. That should have been, but never mind. Yeah, I think we did quite well.
Oh my god! A bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Cray Cray Bidet initialized. Difficulty medium. Attempts until lockout 3. Fix the caller's malfunctioning bidet. Start hacking. What is going on here? Move your hacking avatar. Oh. Oh, got it. And I've got a timer at the top. Alright, that's how we hack things. Oh, nice.
I really feel like I don't get enough credit around here.
Okay, what's going on with Sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
Sonar transforms after returning from a call. His intellect swaps with combat, and its charisma swaps with vigor until the next call. Okay.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass.
Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
Two heroes are fighting each other, break up the ball diplomatically
I
if
think
possible.
I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
Vigor, combat, intellect, charisma. He's very charismatic.
On it.
And also a very good fighter.
Got it.
He's also very charismatic.
On my way.
I feel like that's the team. Extremely charismatic and then very good in a fight. Let's not worry about intellect. For this
Going
one.
as fast as these legs will let me.
Let's wait for those two to get back. Okay.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
Okay, then they have to rest, it seems. Pursue the thieves, return the boat in one piece. Highly mobile. Very highly mobile and smart. Gonna go for Coupe.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
Give them the idol makeover. I'm gonna do that because, I don't know, I feel like it's an option of being able to use one of my heroes, and I feel like those should win.
Give them a makeover.
All right. From this point on, you two have been reborn as Saber and the Bruiser.
Sold. Sent the right people.
Bombay, you're off route.
Flambe, where are you going?
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
So ideally someone who is durable and fast. I'm gonna go for
Sure, your call.
Invisigal. I mean, she's
I got
durable and
this.
fast.
Seriously, don't worry about it. I'll be so fine.
When
I
sent
promise.
alone, Invisigal reduces travel time and call completion time. Okay. Got another one.
Hey, someone's robbing the museum. I don't know what you do, man. I just started today.
Security systems have been taken over by the robbers. Avoid motion sensors and apprehend the thieves. It's the arresting. She's busy. Well, I've only got 2 people to spend.
Fuck it, we ball.
Damn right.
So
Probably this shit's worth money.
fire's out of control. How should we stop the thread? Flambe required. Okay, use the hose to extinguish the flames.
Oh, shit. Did I do that right?
Blaze contained. How should we get around the sensors? Hack into the system, weave through the sensors, power through the sensors. Kind of intelligent. I believe is what hacking would take. Weave would take a lot of mobility. Kind of the same job. Power through, however, I believe might just be straight up combat. Although, alright, let's just hack into the system. Let's go for a hacking thing.
Let's see if I can do this. Exhibit A is back online.
Right, we hacked into the system.
I'm not surprised there.
Synergy Plus. Retrieve stolen boat. Did okay.
Mission accomplished.
The boat was returned.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
Danny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN, hiring criminals to protect us. Educate the Bone Zone on SDN's Phoenix program. Prove him wrong about the Z-Team. Yikes. So again, I feel like charisma and intelligence is what we need.
I'm already going.
Prism, you can go.
Fucking said I was pregnant.
2 competing calls appeared. You can only choose one. Okay.
We've encountered these thieves before.
Compile and cross-reference past cases of the art crime ring. Track down known members to find their hideout. Okay, so again, I feel like that takes some intelligence. We need 2 people. You're going to compile and cross-reference. Sure, take Flambe.
Yeah.
I've got some buddies who live under a bridge up this way. And before you ask, yes, they're bats.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars. Track down the pickpocket and bring him home. What kind of skill does tracking take? I'm gonna go Invisigirl again.
I remember my first pickpocket. Good times. Didn't get caught.
Once you dispatch your heroes, the other call will disappear. Protect him from the fan club. Guard Vanderstank at his Vandgo after party. Stop the CSO's adoring fans, even Sonar, from bothering him and look good whilst doing it.
I'm a high-ranking Vanderstanker. It would mean a lot.
Vanderstank can pitch him ideas. He's busy, unfortunately, so...
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia Soul.
Yeah. $100%.
Is it just me, or am I really fucking good at this?
Okay, he's now got a star. Ah, he's not quite got a star. After success, Flambe gains 1 combat and 1 mobility. This effect stacks. All boosts reset after a failure. Oh wow, so he could actually become quite powerful with that. They caught the kid, but have no idea what to do with a 12-year-old thief. Give him a pep talk, escort him home. Not really much of a pep talker, are we? Let's escort him home.
Whoa, that was great.
Send literally anyone else. Did okay.
Sick. Can never have too many soft skills.
Hey,
Heroes leveled up.
Robert,
Access to hero
you've got some
database.
unspent points in your hero database. You should actually use those.
Oh, thanks. Forgot about those.
Now navigate to the new upgrade tab. Every rank up earns your heroes a skill point. They're used for increasing stats. Use the plus next to a stat to spend a skill point. Once you confirm, you can't go back. And so, I mean, he's pretty much our only intelligence guy. We've got plenty of combat and mobility, I feel. Gonna put an extra 1. He's kind of a bit intelligent. Yeah, we're gonna give him on an intelligence. We're gonna make her a little bit more mobile. Gonna make her a little bit more charismatic, actually.
Alright, I'll snitch. Just cut me a deal, okay?
Hideout is well guarded. Stealth and use of surroundings will be key in taking them down. So mobility. I'm not quite sure what stealth would come into. Well, no, sorry. Stealth would be, I suppose, the mobility part. Use of surroundings. Well guarded if things go wrong. So
Sure thing.
Add a nice bit of mobility. Wow, you two add the exact same thing. That's crazy.
Jesus, fine.
Add a lot of... In 2+ slots, calls. If placed in the first slot, Cooper gains +1 combat. If placed in the second slot, she gains +1 mobility. Okay.
I'm already going this way. Yeah.
She doesn't go at full speed now because she's not on her own. And, of course, there's a problem. There's a lot of thieves in this hideout. How should the team approach? Protect the art, capture the thieves. Get the paintings out quietly.
Get the paintings out quietly.
No promises. I'm a screamer.
Art recovered. Okay, not quite. Could that be the first day over? No, not quite. Granny's Donuts.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up. Aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
SN alarm triggers at Granny's Donuts. Can. Oh, it doesn't seem to have a countdown on it. I am going to send in Visigal. Why not? She seems to want to go. There you go. Granny's Donuts, dispatch.
Still on the clock, so okay. Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
Ad Hoc Studios. From the people that brought you The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands. And a packet of Twinkie Not Twinkies. Oh, I didn't get to choose that one.
You're
Mecha Man.
You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
I can assume that that is in essence the
and dispatch heroes.
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
The demo, then, to be perfectly honest,
Watch the
that's
dad bod superhero with no superpowers.
that's what I'm guessing.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Pretty simple gameplay, but the whole point is the story is what should keep you going. From the little bits I saw, it was absolutely hilarious. So, in terms of that regards, it definitely gets my
What are you
thumbs up.
doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
So, we're going to skip past that because I hate trailers, personally. Oh. But we're actually still going. We seem to be in a lift with a lot of other people. Arno, thanks for playing Dispatch. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was, in fact, the demo. Let's go back to our chat screen once more. And, yeah, I think another positive game that has come out of Steam Next Fest. Definitely gets my, my thumbs up from that one. Okay, let's see. What are we going to play next? Now, I think with the way the stream's going, let's attempt to keep it fairly light. I do have some demos that are potentially terrifying, but that's not much of a threshold for myself, so they're still terrifying. And going the way we're going, we're going to try an escape simulator. So let's go ahead and, which I didn't do last time, let's go ahead and change the game on the stream, because like I said, I did not do that last time. And so we're going to play. That's because I can't spell. We can't find the game. Shock and horror. We're going to jump into... it's a very simple demo. Maybe. Escape Simulator 2. And so I'm going to get that running for you in the background. Wow, it actually comes with 4 achievements. Don't know if I'm too much of a fan of achievements in a demo, but never mind. Each to their own, we should say. But yeah, so I'm going to go and grab that game and get that one going. And we'll see what's going on with this one. Like I said, one more demo to be played in our demo and previews stream. Drink my tea whilst I wait. Would you like to play the tutorial? Well, more to the point, I should bring all you guys into the stream, shouldn't I? We're just kind of going through the launch menu at the moment. Let's play the tutorial. Tokens are small puzzles. Okay, move your mouse around to turn. Use W, A, S, and D. Press To interact, press the red button. Going through the basics. Ta-da! Various documented puzzles or riddles. Greek mythology produced the riddle of the Sphinx, considered to be the first riddle ever. Crouching. Press control to crouch. Use control to stand up. Leave the tunnel. Okay. You don't have to hold it, you just have to press it. Inventory and items. Grab items with the left mouse button. While holding an item, press the right mouse button to put it in your inventory. Double click left mouse button to put an item in the inventory quickly. And voila. Select the discs in the inventory using the numbers 1 to 9. Place the discs on the board. Okay, small disc. Medium disc. Nice, and the numbers do seem to decrease as we do things. Would you look at that? The tower puzzle has been born. Pick up an item and use space to examine it. And voila! That is how you open a box. Assemble items. Pick up the box and follow instructions on it to solve the puzzle. Pick up the puzzle pieces. Drag pieces from the inventory and place them in the map. Got it. You don't get to press the button on that one. Then you get a key. Assemble the box. You can just fall on the floor. Drag items by holding the left mouse. Drag the weights to their corresponding slots. They were heavy and cumbersome. Pinning items. Pick up the paper and examine it. Pin the paper using the pin icons while examining it. Pin the paper using the pin icons. Got it. Pinned. Item is pinned. Right. Okay. N is 4. Damn it. You have to go all the way around. This is painful. D is 2. Goes the wrong way. Ah, damn it. Clicking far too many times. O is 6. You can do that one. R is 3, which comes after 4 because we're going backwards. And voila. Finished tutorial. Congratulations, you finished tutorial. Proceed to the lobby. Yes. Let us venture forth, ladies and gentlemen. But clearly we are a master puzzle builder. Welcome to the lobby. Lobby is a gateway to escape rooms. Team up with friends, customize your character, and get ready for the challenge ahead. You can just hang out here and relax. Oh, really? Chess is locked, apparently. Oh, that is also locked. Customize. Body type. We can also change my hair. Bright orange hair. Facial hair with a beard. Okay, done. Not that we'll ever really see ourselves, but let us go. We're going to try the courtyard. We've got 0 out of 8 apparently in Dracula's castle. Okay, there's quite a few going. And let's see how this escape rooms plays. Interesting. Got a vase on the floor. Got another similar looking puzzle down here with some candles. This one's an angel. Yeah, I definitely had an interacting a minute ago. Interact the... Okay, we have a pitchfork. Have an empty looking trash can. Okay, maybe stuff gets revealed when we actually look at it. Nope, that's a trash can. We have a chest with... Okay, a digit code, snake, devil mountain, and eye. Okay, we have a token. Pay your taxes. Unintelligible writing. In the shadowed depths of ancient graves rest the two robbers. They behold 3 ethereal blue lights, reason, spirit, and emotion, the last remnants of their souls. We'll take that. Verum equals truth. Mendacium equals lies. Pin that over there for now. Looking for a skilled individual must be familiar with the surrounding lands, must be knowledgeable of something. Deselect. It's in my inventory. Let it be known. Hear ye, let it be known throughout the land, something, something, something. Hey, you can't burn them. Okay, we have a blank notice board now. Paper doesn't burn, apparently. Who would have thought? Stone slabs, shovel. 9, 2, 7. Oh, so hang on. So snake, let us... Let's unpin this. Snake, devil mountain, eye. Snake 2. Eye is 6. 2, 4, 6. No, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Place. Now these look like it could very easily fit on these things, and I have interesting symbols on them. Two fires dance in the grand tower. Listen to their message. Okay, we have to go listen to a message, it seems. Oh, Mendasium means... Mendasium is lies, Verum is truth. Okay. Circle, wheat, mountains, etc., etc. Whoops. I was only supposed to look at it. Guess we broke that one. Oh, everyone is telling the truth. There are 2 or more liars. I am telling the truth. Everyone is telling the truth. There are 2 or more liars. I am telling the truth. Well, if there are 2 or more liars, means that he's not telling the truth. And that he's not telling the truth, that means that he could be telling the truth. If the one on the right is telling the truth, then the one on the middle is lying. And the one on the left then has to be lying. So the one on the left can't be true. For everyone to be telling the truth, there can't be 2 or more liars. So those 2 very much obviously contradict each other. Can there be 2 or more liars? Was it at least 1? For him, he's lying, which would mean there's only 1 liar. Then they would be lying. It also means that... No, which doesn't work, because that means he's lying, but the one on the left is already lying. We figured that out. So he needs to be telling the truth. So the one telling the truth is the mountains. I think. So the mountains are true. There you go. Moon key, 1 out of 4. Okay, we have a moon key. There's something in the vase. Hang on, no, I want to... Wait, is there something in the vase? Maybe there's not. 1, Q. No, there's not. Oh, now vase pieces. We have a simple key to a puzzle. They all look... Moon key, 1 out of 4. Okay, it turns out we cannot fuel the fire. Oh, what do we have here? Why not? Keep that one up. And so... Sun Mountain, Lizard, etc. It's not those symbols. Okay. And line that up to those 3, but what do these 3 potentially tell me? I mean, can I line them up to... I could. I can line them up several ways by the looks of it. And does that attempt to show me a figure or a shape or a number or... What does that in essence tell me? Not entirely known. Well, I think I pretty much do have the keys for these though, so let's go and do these. And I'm gonna say, I mean, it's hard to guess, but I'm gonna go for... Hey. Have a look at the other one. Maybe I've got these keys the wrong way around. Yeah, I think I've got these keys the wrong way around. Let's zoom in. Cause go. Come back to you in a second. Let's get this one done. And go. All right, both of those have been done. Oh, we've got a big key. Okay, we move a little bit slower. I reckon this opens this. Yes, it does. Okay, so we do have access to that room now. And then... okay, interesting. We have... Oh, we've got a pair of statuettes, basically. Gargoyle and... You know it's time to start smashing vases. One of them's going to have something in it. We've also got random... Oh. Interesting. Box here with another key. Ah, we've got the brazier that's actually on fire. Hang on, let's see if we can grab a log. Set the log on fire? Just a log. Okay, no, we can't set the log on fire. We'll come back to that. Sister looked at the gates of hell while her darker brother to her right remained focused on the gates of heaven. Okay, interesting. Whilst her brother to her right. Oh, hang on, let's just place them down, because I think that'll make this a bit easier for me. And so for it to be on her right... Left, right, that wouldn't work. No, that would not work. I mean, I can't really tell which gate is which, to be honest, either. Nope, nothing in the vase. Okay, then. To her right doesn't work because then that will face downwards. Look. Make sure I'm not missing anything obvious around me. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Hang on, let's have a look at our pieces of paper. Listen to their message. No. Help wanted. I believe there was maybe a piece of paper over here, something about... No, I don't want to pay my taxes. Oh, whoops, I want to stop picking things up as well. Paper! No, that's got nothing to do with... And of course, paper and logs may burn a little bit better. Sister looked at the gates of hell, while her dark brother, which would be the gargoyle, to her right, remained focused at the gates of heaven. I mean, that looks like it should probably be... Maybe her at the top? I get her. Go, yes. Oh, it's opened. Key! Moon key. That's that all done. Alright, well, it turns out there's nothing in the vases. Now, we do have a piece of paper that might be useful. I think it's this one. In the shadowed depths of ancient graves rest the two robbers. They behold three ethereal blue lights. Reason, spirit, and emotion, the last remnants of their soul. Ancient graves rest the two robbers. Behold three ethereal lights. Do we have any graves lying around? We got some barrels. No, we don't seem to have any. Walking cane. Okay. Okay, it turns out paper and logs do not burn. Okay. The simple key. Leave the walking cane where it is for now. Okay, there's definitely the symbols on there. All right then, lion, lion, ram, ram, lion, blank, blank. Is the ancient book all about English-Latin dictionary. Let's turn it around so we can actually see it. Sol, Luna, Stella, Calcum, Ventus. Okay, quid, quiz, ubi, quam. Alright. Something about listening to what they had to say. Oh wait, no, so hang on. Ah! Hey! That got a little bit difficult. Oh, into the great wagon we go. Let's grab the key. I'm back for the bowler hat very shortly. I can only assume that you unlock. Yes. Alright, we've got some things to put in there. Found another little prize token. The hammer? Help wanted. Oh, no, you open back up. Okay, we've got a couple of extra items currently missing. We have a what looks like a ping pong racket and whatever this item is going to be. We have a couple of files. Yes, I can align these. Right, so we get the shovel and we dig. That is apparently an option. And drop that shovel a second. All right, now let's put that shovel. Right. One more moon key. We do have... I had something that said, listen to what they say. And I had a piece of paper that said things on it. Two fires dance in the Grand Tower. Listen to their message. Oh. 2 lines down. Half and half. Oh dear lord, this is difficult. I'm going to get a pen, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a H. Oh, but hang on, I need to... This is quite hard. 2 lines down. And that was my H. Line and a top. Line and a top. E. I don't know if that was the next one. L. N, I think. I don't know, I've lost track. What's H again? Okay, 2 lines down is a gap. Then H, E, L, P, space, help. Something. Help. Help? Ah, right, no, of course. Yeah, I need a 4-letter word, don't I? So help. Help it is. That'll be this thing, I think. Help! Oh, right. This is a vampire hunting kit. That last one's going to be a mirror, so you can find the vampires. Alright, well that's that puzzle solved. Oh. Nova shall be left to live. This puzzle is done. It's pretty much just this thing. Which Do we have any clues or symbols? Not entirely sure. See if any of these can give me... They've all got the same symbols, right? Right, they've all got the same symbols. Okay. Looking at this thing, it gives me no clues. Let's have a look at my pieces of paper that I gathered. Wait. That doesn't help. Because Vita means life. And I don't have a symbol for life. Plus, none of these symbols match. That's also not that either. Because I thought maybe they were... Because it does look like it should be points on a compass. I think I'm probably carrying much more than I actually need to... How do we... Drop a few things. Drop a shovel at least. And so... No, I don't entirely know that that's relevant. Number 3, I don't need any more. 4, I don't need. The new number 4, I don't need. Okay, so the book I still have. Two via English Latin dictionary. Can't turn any pages. Calco Ursa Lepus. I feel like that's the only puzzle I've got left. I do have a pitchfork for some reason. Yeah, but a pitchfork. Oh, got a bucket and get another vase. That shall not live. Thing coming out of the fragments. Doesn't look like it. Hey, one of them will contain a token or something. Place the bucket. Now that'll obviously open and something will come out. So what else do we have around us? Oh, yeah, so this drawer will open and we'll get that. So I'm guessing maybe the mirror comes out of that one. Ah, no, I lied. There you go, we've got a bottle. I missed that completely. A mirror? The lovely handprint on it. Yay. We're gonna keep the hat. Okay, so we now have a mirror. We've got pretty much one secret left to go. We can get the last moon piece. There are no more vases left lying around, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I've only really got one puzzle that I know of. Okay. Think about using a trash can. Can I... Whoops. Can I put a pitchfork in a barrel? No. And the pitchfork's just a distraction. So, like I said, I don't know of any puzzles I've got left other than the one right in front of me. I can't figure it out. Don't put your hand on it. What if I want my hand? Okay, there you go. That was strange. Let's try that by here. Okay, no, I have to have it in my inventory to do this. Oh, there you go. So, strange crown symbol in that direction. B in that direction. A lizard in that direction. And that symbol on there. Okay. So you get that symbol. Get to be a lizard. Get to be that, and you get to be an evil crown. Where'd the evil crown go? Well, that's not terrifying at all. Talk. Whoa, 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 let me go to my inventory. Thank you. 2 space pin. The item is pinned. Crowbar. Crowbar. Okay. The essay code puro. I don't know any of these words. Ubi, where? Where does the bird? Falco? Do we have sunt? Do we have sunt? No, but we have where and bird. Hylum, I assume, is the clouds, yes. Quid, what Vitum is... Sure, Vitum, sure, Vitum is life, is it not? Post is after. What is after life? Death, mors. What is... What is the enemy of fire? Water, 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 water. Aqua, of course. What is the biggest? Maximus. Maximum, Maximus. Yeah, I'm gonna go for biggest. A bear. A person. Sun or the moon? Well, the sun. Hang on, I can grab the moon key. There you go. 5. crop so you're not on my screen because I couldn't unpin you. Then number 1. Oh, wait, hang on. Right, so I do have to put them in the right order. Where would you like me? Okay, or I just do that. That was a little bit confusing. We are in. No, we're not, because we have escaped. Huzzah! I don't want to take a photo. You have to take... Really? All right, we'll take a photo. Congratulations, you escaped. Exit to lobby. Oh, strange. Thank you for playing Escape Simulator 2 demo. This is an early alpha version, so you might encounter a few bugs or rough edges. Thank you for your understanding. The full game will include much more. 12 handcrafted escape rooms with more coming post-release. Build your own escape room. Play solo or with up to 8 friends. I cannot imagine, unless the puzzles are a hell of a lot bigger, playing that with 8 friends. Like 1 or 2 maybe? But up to 8 friends? That is mental for the size of that, should we say, escape room. It'd be much too small. Anyway, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Escape Simulator 2. Oh, what do we have? Oh, here you go. My first picture. We're gonna keep that one and frame it. What do we have here? Finished demo. That's my trophy. Zoom. Dracula's Castle. Okay, these are all the rooms. Complete a room to unlock its darkest puzzle. A twisted, more challenging something. There you go. Okay, so this is the more twisted puzzle. Let's have a go. We've got a 6 version thing. Half of us lie, half of us tell the truth. Truth, lie, unknown. Okay, right, I have to designate them all. Everyone but me is a liar. There is only one liar amongst us. At least 2 of us are liars. Most of us are liars. Most of us tell the truth. Half of us are either way. I'm guessing for most of us that means, like, I don't know. Yeah, 4 or 5 on either side. So, everyone but me is a liar, which means that one would be telling the truth only. There was only one liar amongst us, which would be a lie. Half of us lie and half of us tell the truth, which would be a lie. Most of us tell the truth, which would be a lie. Most of us are liars. That would be the truth. At least 2 of us are liars. That would also be the truth. So everyone but me is a liar cannot be true. That has to be a lie. Because if everyone is a liar, then there are at least 2 of us that are liars. So that can't be true. There is only one liar amongst us. So, okay, so if that would be true, half of us lie, half of us tell the truth. Well, those have to contradict. There's only one liar amongst us. Which means that would be truth. But we've already said that's definitely a lie. Half of us lie, half of us tell the truth, which would make that a lie. So that has to be a lie. I believe. There are at least 2 liars. Well, I've got that currently as being true, so let's call that truth. Most of us are liars, most of us tell the truth. Well, they can't both be correct. And they do contradict with what is currently remaining. We've got at least one more liar. And for that one at the top to be true, they both have to be liars. But does that work out? If he's lying, mean, he's lying, which means he's telling the truth. And that was it, apparently. There you go. We have solved the darkest puzzle. That's been done. We managed to get that. And that looks like everything. We're in the lobby. And no, we can't play chess. Okay, we cannot play chess. And apparently we can't burn things either. I found that out the hard way. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is the puzzle demo. Let's, do you know what? We are coming what would be normally towards the end of the stream, but let's look to see if we've got one more game in us. Yep, fun enough, I would say. Fun enough. Let us go back to what we have. Now, some of these I think will be a little bit longer. Let's have a quick look at this one. Ooh, grab a controller and sit back. Righty then. Gonna grab a controller and sit back, ladies and gentlemen. Controller has been inserted. Let us bring you into it. Over to our stream screen. I'm going to just very, very quickly... Oh, apologies, the music turned off. I just need to very, very quickly... what am I trying to do? I'm trying to edit the stream information. Oh, do you know what? We're not going to play this game. No, we're not going to play this game. Because my computer has just died whilst turning it on. So you know what? We're not going to go for that game because... Oh, whoops, I do apologize. Let's bring you back to the chat screen. Because the whole thing just started to collapse horribly. So we're going to go for that game simply being not optimized, and we're going to leave it there. Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, yeah, my whole stream seems to have almost killed itself now. I'm kind of waiting... and praying that things do eventually catch up with themselves. Let's just say they're not looking very good. Let's see if they do catch back up with themselves. I'm hoping for most of you that is now coming through a lot better. I mean, I can kind of see it's not, to be honest. Yeah, so that last game seems to have killed us a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream now. I apologize, half of you probably can't even hear what I'm saying, and it's probably jumping around like crazy. What we're going to do is we're going to find someone to raid, which is something I need to do a lot more often. And we're going to jump in there. So let us find... I mean, what do we really want to jump into? Let us find something to jump into. And let's go for something nice and simple, something that I play as well. We're going to grab this one. And let's raid. Why not? And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, as per always, I hope that you